Hi, I'm Billy, the Whisky Exchange Ambassador. I'm here today to talk to you about the wonders of the Botanist, Islay Dry Gin. So, if you're a whisky fan, you'll have heard of Islay. It's the home of some of the smokiest whiskies in Scotland, but they also make a lot of other stuff there as well. If you go to Bruichladdich Distillery over on the shores of Lochindale, they don't only make whisky, they also make the Botanist. So years ago, they foraged a still from Inverleven over on the mainland, which was closing down, floated it over to Islay and turned it into a gin still. And now Ugly Betty, she's known, creates one of the most complex gins you'll find anywhere in the UK. And they do this by a combination of two different bits. So firstly, they start off with classic gin botanicals. 9 botanicals that are the core of pretty much every gin out there. You've got your juniper, your orris, your cassia, your citrus, all this sort of thing. But then they add to that 22 hand-foraged local Islay botanicals to bring very much the sense of place that Bruichladdich put right at the heart of everything they do. So, on the nose, it smells of gin. And that sounds obvious, but there's so much going on here. They still have that ginny core, which is one of the triumphs of this incredible drink. So, it's ginny. It smells of juniper, it has that citrus and spicy combination that you'd expect at a gin, but behind that, it just starts layering into something a little bit more special. Herbal notes, fruity notes, floral notes. And that continues on into the palate. Still that ginny core, but then again, leafy greenness, a little bit of spice here and there. A couple of things you think, that tastes a little bit like a herb I know, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Lots and lots going on. Nice long finish to it as well. Just a very, very compact and flavoursome gin, and one that is great in a gin and tonic, although I definitely recommend going for a lighter flavoured tonic to make sure you don't lose any of the character of the gin and don't mask those complex flavours. Or go for a gin and soda. You know, really, really great classic drink, get that fizziness, but you still get all of the flavour of the gin, unmasked by sugar, unmasked by any other botanicals. One of my favourite ways of drinking gin at the moment. But go for a martini if you really want to sort of like, pull out those flavours. Stir it down with a bit of ice, allow those flavours to really, really grow in the glass. Garnish it with a bit of thyme or something herbal as well to bring out some more of those herbal notes. It's really, really great gin. Works really well in lots of different situations. But if you're a fan of Islay, a fan of flavoursome gin, or just looking for something a little bit different, the Botanist is definitely a good place to look.